Good damage. I mean, you have to worry about being kited around. And then Jakiro. But I don't know who. I couldn't tell you how it went. I couldn't even tell you who played it, what team or anything like that. Yeah, the hack. It's going to take a little bit of pressure coming out from Nandi now as well. Advantageous is close, but the hack just going to go in with a sticky napalms. Blood grenade comes out here. Coyote, do they have the shackle? They do. So the hack a little bit too far ahead here, away from the rest of his teammates. So they're going to give up first blood. One more right click, and they picks it up. Actually, the liquid fire this time. Coming out onto Curry. Curry maybe looking for the courier, but the dual breath coming out now as well. Is there a homing missile coming? There's not. Well, it's actually just been used as I say this one. So the shackles, they do get cancelled. Tomato picks up the kill. Second kill of the game, first here for VP. Because there are, you know, it's just one of those things here. Curry going to be in trouble though. Going to be coming out. Advantageous, does he have the cookie? No, it's going to be the scatter blast coming through here. And it looks like Storm Spirit. Abed does get the kill on the board. Thankfully, those days are over. This seems to be the lower level teams that kind of stall games out like that. And if you don't have a co-caster at all, you know, somebody you can just make jokes with, somebody you can just kind of mess around with, because it's an official broadcast, right? So it's not like Abed gets the deny on fly. Really well played there. Shackles comes through. Nandy's going to be able to get the kill onto Hack solo, though. Antares, what's he do? Little Shredder comes out. The blink comes out here as well. Does he have that scatter blast? Not for another couple of seconds here. X and E going to be taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down. X and E, though. Yeah, Antares will be taken down. No mana left on Abed. Abed's only level 5 as well. Okay, game starts. 4 people build Helm the Dominator. Yeah. Quinnipiac going to go up towards the top lane now as well. Gyrocopter, they're going to be able to damage out. X and E gets to jump in, but I think the Sonic Wave had only connected onto Fly there. So they're going to be able to get 2 out of this one. X and E. Do they want to carry on going? Tomato's going to try and back himself away. Has that homing missile up in 5 seconds though. Flat cannon up in 5. They might try and turn this one around. Nande's on the top as well. Tomato just going to try and back himself away. Homing missile out. Cookie's going to connect as well onto the Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac using that Furry Fire now as well. Nande's going to try and get the chase down to get the kill out onto Tomato. X and E will fall to Hack. Yayo, he might be the next one to go down as well. The lasso is still here. Nande, is he going to get kited out from this? Hack's going to try and get on top. Yeah, the lasso back into the Firefly. That Fly respawns. Nande is going to try and use that Enrage, keeping himself alive as long as possible here. But Nande on the higher ground, they might still have the damage to get the kill out onto him. Abed, anything to start that TP? Was the Ice Path? Do they have the damage? They do. The Hack gets the credit for the kill. Really well played there by the side of VP, just sending everybody. And only losing Fly and the Snapfire here, and the Snaps, Antares, he's already respawned. Overlay and not the Dota bod, the streamer overlay. So I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit more consistent. I'm hoping that's going to work. Overlay's good. Cool. Tomato, gonna go down here. Down, but it looks like Fly might be able to farm most of these ups with that area denial coming through on the Macropire. Nobody on the side of PIPSQUEAK going to be able to stand here for a long time. So the Macropire drops, but so do the wards. Multi-Kids is going to come down as well. Onto the Golem, in fact, trying to get rid of this Golem. The Golem's going to get low. 100 gold given over out to Fly. Looks like he's got the kill. This one's some way comes through. Fly, though, he's going to be able to hit that Ice Path. Big jump in from Abed. Can he get the kill out? At least onto the Shadow Shaman. He's going to go down now. Do they have the last one? They do. They have the lockdown. Queen of Pain will fall. And did you want to come into this? Drums out for the Pack Rider. So the Enrage comes out early for Nande. Going to be there in time. Top lane. Tomato in trouble. TP's coming in. What can they do here? Do they have damage to get the kill out onto him? He is going to go down. Coyote gets it with the shackles with the lasso. Firefly is out now as well. And it looks like Yayo, he might drop to this one. The Multi-Kids is going to rain down. The Hag gets himself the double kill. Really well played. Straight respawn out for the Undying. Yup. Where's he going to go? Back towards the top lane. Do you still have a tier 1 tower? They do. This is a Ursa starts to fight into them. Because, they have a lot of control. Speaking of control, Hex comes out. Shikiro, straight up dead.
I go now to the river
Back for the Hurricane Pike, but it's going to be the BKB first after the Axe, which pretty much nearly complete. Just needs another 100 gold or so after this camp. Abed, you get the kill onto Nande. Damn, dude. Death summary, are you working? Yes, you are.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Do they have a lasso up? They do. Drum's going to be coming up in the next 5 seconds now as well. Nande might see Dahak, or Dahak might actually see Nande. Golem's going to drop onto Dahak. What can he do here? Do they have the damage to get the kill? They do. Control coming out onto Nande now as well. He doesn't want to go down. Look at this one. Yayo as well. Tombstone will be dropping. A lot of damage coming out onto Yayo. He's going to try and use the sword. Keeping himself alive here. Kyo is going to rotate down too. Tomato, does he want to try and fight into this too? He does. He's here. Joining his teammates. That Acceptor is up. But overall, okay, it just goes away Nande for pretty much free. Queen of Pain, though, maybe not free after all here. Queen of Pain's going to go down. Blamel comes out. Advantageous. He gets some credit for the kill.
Middle tower is under attack.
So they do give up that Queen of Pain for the arrow. But there's a lot of magic damage here. Oh, Dahak sees him. Is he just trying to put the fear into Yayo? TP coming through, so he's trying to show, oh, look where I am. And now, they're going to be able to go to Nande. Nande going to get himself away from this one. The Aegis is going to pop. Abed's waiting around now as well. Or use that Vortex. What can he do to try and get the control out? Queen of Pain, Blamel is here. Nande, though, is going to be taking a lot of damage through this one. Did he get the kill? Lasso. They lock down everybody. Apart from the Undying, who's only just showed up. A little bit late to the party though, but yeah, just gonna be the Mithril Hammers coming through here. Just needs the recipe gold now, so another 700 or so gold. Oh, with the call out, did we get the kill out onto Yayo's gonna take down the hack. 3 heroes here. They didn't drop the golem for that either. Tomato grouping up with Nande. They might be able to find. Yep, blink comes in. Not even the blink. Just the cookie hop in and homing missile. Tomato gonna be able to get the kill before that even connects. Coming out for him. So nothing to stop him jumping from the storms right now as well. And they get the control out now as well. The enrage is up for Nande. If they want to try and go for this one, Nande still has a little bit of protection in his pocket now as well. But look at this, the ice path, multi-kit's going to come down as well. Sonic Wave on the back lines, getting the kill onto the Queen of Pain. They do. Do they go for any more onto this one? Kadaro, his golem is going to tick down to the Macropire. And with the Queen of Pain down, Golem being down, who gets it? Fly. So Fly can use his 2 spells independently.
Radiant
No longer share a cooldown. He does even get... Oh, Kaori might actually be able to get the kill. Go good hex out into the wards, which he does do. Flies on the other side of those wards, so he's still going to go down.
Dire's middle tower.
And he didn't even get... Oh, jump comes in though. Abed, he's going to try and punish it for Kaori now as well. They're going to be able to clean up the wards too. Kaori is going to go down eventually. As Abed picks up that Wisdom Shrine. I thought Fly picked it up. I genuinely thought he got that. X and E, big dive in now as well. Yeah, they've got the lockdown even before the Blamel comes out. They get the lasso off. No blink away for the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain dead for 40 seconds or so. So stepping up onto the high ground here against Tomato. He does have that Morbid Mass coming through, so the 18% lifesteal is going to be able to get himself some sustain. He's up for Tomato. Look at the net worth difference here, 5k. That's about the cost of that Satanic here. Maybe just a little bit under. As a good to go. Yayo, Cookie comes through now. So they have that control. He's going to try and walk himself away. The callback's coming through here. Do they get the damage off? Nan's going to try and get himself in. BKB's coming out from both carries now. And it looks like Yayo won't go down just yet. Shackles out onto the Storm Spirit. Getting the kill onto the Storm Spirit now. 2 kills. He's going to be able to get on the right line to get himself out of range of those wards. Sonic Wave though. Abed will still live. Fatal Bomb's coming through now, but Dahak, he's going to try and get the lockdown on. Lasso comes through out onto the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is going to die here. Dahak, he gets low to that blade mail. Nande, homing missile is going to come through. Fly will go down to Yayo though. Turns himself into that homing missile early on. So they do lose. It's a 1-for-1, but it's a Queen of Pain for a hero. Now, jump comes back in from Abed. He's going to be on top of the cliffs now as well. What can he do here, Abed? He's going to be having that BKB going, so not a lot we can do to try and choke down. Cookie comes through now as well. Nande trying to fight through this one, but he will be taken down, and now Kaori could be in danger. Zero, excuse me, could be in danger. They do take down another 4 heroes. I can break out though. Dahak could be the first one to go down. It looks like. Do they get the damage out to get the kill out onto anybody here? Macropire has been dropped. Nande, he might be caught in his what? And there's no phase root, excuse me, coming out from Nande. So Nande, he was caught in that Macropire by his own shaman. KO is going to get low onto this one. It looks like they have the damage to get the kill out onto the back area. They do. Tomato wants to get involved. Still no Daedalus now, but Kidara will be the next one to fall. So they're going to trade it out. A 2-for-2. I think the Hack bought back. There's a 5-minute delay, there's a 10-minute delay, there's a 15-minute delay. Every TO, no matter what, sets the delay to 15 minutes. Jump comes in, and it looks like, yeah, they're going to get the kill out onto the Shadow Shaman once again. Shadow Shaman, no chance of getting out of that one. Yayo, when the missile comes out, the Crimson Guard is here, it has been popped. Barber coming through for the Shadow Shaman here. They're going to try and, I mean, it's one last stand in this first match. And again, it is an elimination series here. Yayo going to be taking a lot of damage coming through. Tomato trying to get these crits off. Black Cannon coming out now as well. He's hitting onto the building now too. Coming missile out onto the Undying. X&E. Blink comes up. Blade Mail's going to be here as well. Tomato doesn't care. He's got a Satanic. So, Black Cannon once again. Lasso to get the drive back. There's no Blade Mail out onto the Undying yet either. The Ice Path comes through as well. Can do the damage. Jumping on the back lines. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Kadaro as well as X&E. Fly will fall. Fly has that buyback though. And look at this one. The Golem immediately taken down by Tomato. Backlines. What can we do? Yayo. He's got himself about... What's that? Yeah, okay. Never mind. He's only got himself about 3.6k health. It's not the 6,000 that I was expecting. Drag back comes through on the... But he has no BKB. They clean up absolutely everybody here. There is going to be instant respawn coming out of the Undying, but now the Warlock goes down. Only the Undying left. GG is going to be called. Byra comes back out here for Virtus Pro. So
yeah. I don't know what it offers. That really interested how this Ogre is going to pressure this juggling on top. But apparently we should have been watching the other lane, because
the attention span of a rabid squirrel, remember. If the Storm Spirit was banned. Curry going to be chased down here as well. The spin coming out from Tomato. There's going to be a lot of damage here. Level 1 out as well. So one more. No, the very fire, but still one more right click. Tomato, Fly will be able to group up for the kill here. And Yayo, nothing he could really do to keep it.
There's still Blast, and then we're rolling on to Fissure Universe, Fissure Playground. There's next to no downtime for a while.
But at least once you get onto like Blast and Fissure, you only have like 1 or 2 games a day. You know, you're not doing these like...
True. That is also true. It's not going well for this Ogre.
No, he's not having a good time. Well, Tomato really is. Fury, he's got, if he needs to, he's got the Icarus dive to get himself away to safety, but... Yeah, they're not good.
I think they're all on par with each other.
Yeah.
But they just play the mental warfare against him.
I was just saying, when you say get in his head, you mean tilt him off the face of the earth here. It's Abed. There's going to be 2 or 3 heroes around here trying to get out onto Abed. Abed is going to be putting shot for going way too far there. The rest of his team couldn't get to him. Can they get on top of X&E now? X&E's in that dragon form though. Going to be able to back himself away from this one. Kadaro gets a little bit of harass out onto Fly. As the Hack bounces Kaori back here. Kaori, his Icarus dive is going to be on cooldown. Stormhammer comes out though. Anthony's is going to be close. He's going to go for that blast off. There's going to be the mine coming down here, the sticky bomb. But with X&E TPing in, he's got himself that haste rune now as well. Antares going to be chased down. It looks like going to be a lot of pressure out onto the techies. Is going to be that pulse 4 techies going down here. X&E gets the kill and he couldn't get... You don't have many hobbies. You have Dota and whatever else comes next.
Yayo.
They're going to be able to get another kill onto him, and Abed making the rotation up as well. Putting a lot of pressure onto this tier 1 tower too, so should be able to win.
Like the Dragon Knight support with Drow Ranger.
Lasso, really they've got the lockdown out, and there's going to be this Lasso coming in now as well. Yeah, 1 sticky bomb. Oh no, they popped the Supernova. I think they're going to be able to break this with Fly's help now too. Supernova, it shouldn't go off. It's just a case of who gets it. Defensive coming through. He went down anyway. Maybe didn't know that Fly was there. And yeah, okay, that's a rough time for the Phoenix. A lot of work. Yeah, maybe we see a lot more players doing this for the Warlock because it does seem to be working here. They're going to be able to get a jump out onto the Warlock himself. The Dragon Tail comes out. Fly, is he going to go down? Fatal Bonds comes through before that, maybe. Just onto Kadaro and Kaori.
But it's fine, the hero's still here.
Yeah, the actual hero itself doesn't even need to be bothered about being silenced too. As it looks like the Golem is... I mean, how long has it got left? 10 seconds? They want to carry on fighting onto this one. The Hack, he doesn't have that lasso, but he's going to be able to pop X&E right up to the high ground here. X&E's going to go down. Abed gets the credit for the kill. Going to be taking a lot of damage here from that silencer. Can they go for more? Oh, Fly, once again, he doesn't have that Golem just yet now. Can he, he's not going to be able to walk past the Dragon, and KO's going to be able to get involved as well. Yayo, getting something positive going for once. The assist will go his way. See the Sven going to be coming into the lane with a Warcry. Let's see, did he want to try and make a jump happen here? Golem is well. Oh, it does connect just on the very end now as well. So there's going to be the God Strength coming out. Global Silence now as well. The Lotus comes out from the Bat Rider. Yeah, the lasso locked down here. That Lotus pays off as soon as he gets it to be able to get the Global Silence off into the lasso.
That's an offlane and support just demolishing your carry.
Yup. And now, while the Dream
feels bad
through, Dragonite probably goes down too. Silence out onto him. Do they have the damage? They do. Abed gets it with the curveball. You've enjoyed the quals because the bigger teams were Stonebreakers. Or don't get too wrapped up in our own meta because the wider meta is going to be different. Yeah, that's going to be the thing. It's going to be how they match up against like the tier 1 teams here. Blast off comes through. Supernova is out. Can he get a kill onto the Silencer? At least they do. Advantageous picks that one up. It's going to cost him his life. Actually, he gets the credit for the kill. But it does force out a Supernova too.
I'm very concerned for PIPSQUEAK because that's a 17.5-minute battle fury. Yeah.
Ags next,
Giants
maybe?
are scanning.
Way to deal with the global silence. Maybe gets the Ags. I mean, actually, does he have any? I don't think he has any heroes he has to worry about dodging off his ult. Here, Dragon Tail comes out onto the Bat Rider, though. He's going to be a big tacky boy, it looks like, taking a lot of this damage. There's a Lotus now as well. Kidaro, does he have that global silence? He just throws it out here, so the silence out onto the Bat Rider. Going to have to walk himself away. No Force Staff or anything like that. The right click's coming through now as well, but Abbott going to be able to get involved. They take down Yayo. The Blast Off comes through as well. And now Tomato's going to be here as well. Stun onto the Dragon Tail. He couldn't get the spin off in time, but they do take down the Hack in return. Kidaro looks like he could be in trouble. Fly now as well, taken down by Nande. Can they go for any more onto this one? The healing ward is still up now as well. X&E might walk himself into a Juggernaut, or if not him, a Golem now too. Coyote, no Icarus dive, I do believe. So they get themselves a good few kills on Tomato, but Tomato, does he go man on man? No Omni Slash left here for the Sven. Sven can he get himself away from this one? The Rampage comes out. Tomato picks it up on the Juggernaut.
Oh no. I just watched what happened. So he ran away from the jug. Then the puck was on top of him, so he blinked away from the puck, thinking up into the river.
Right.
But that meant he ran straight into the jug.
Oh no. And speaking of oh no's,
yeah.
Coyote Supernova comes through, but this is a Juggernaut he's trying to fight here. He's going to break that egg, no problem here. The Warlock will go down. Warlock didn't have the Golem lasso out onto the Sven now, and Sven not going to be able to walk himself away. 20 minutes into this game, and genuinely, I think this one could be potentially over here. Yayo gets taken down by Tomato once again. Abed, the kill into Kidaro. So no Rampage this time, no double Rampage coming out here for Tomato, but
You're nearly level 20. It's 23 minutes in. You have Battle Fury, Manta Style, Butterfly, nearly Ags, and an Aegis.
yeah. Maybe we get a repeat of yesterday here. We've only been going for 2 hours, including like the 20-minute build-up time.
I really don't think the next series will be that.
No? You think it's going to be a lot close here? Is Tomato going to be coming in? Global Sounds comes up. He's got that Mad Style. So out comes the Omni Slash. Yayo going to try and share it here as well, but he's still going to kill out onto Nande. Can he go for more? And now Yayo's lost so much health here. Supernova will be here. Get the stuns off. Golem gets dropped onto 3 though with the Fatal Bonds coming through. And it looks like they're just going to be able to chunk through Yayo. Coyote might be next. No Icarus dive away from this one. Tomato going to be able to catch up, and it might actually be the Fatal Bonds. Abed gets the kill. They're going to be able to come back, do a lot more damage to the buildings, to the racks, and to the 5. That Aegis still on board here as well for another 8 seconds here. They're cleaning up on the side of VP.
Is this roster just an NA roster with like 1 or 2 changes?
It's mostly NA, right? Or I guess,
you know, I'd say something about Tomato killing the Dragon Knight, but it's.
I expect.
Do we expect any less at this point?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Nande, so we'll see. Abed, does he want to go for jump in now as well? Phase shift out, so X&E not going to be able to get Dragon Tail off. Dream Cold comes out. Dragon Knight, does he have his BKB? He does. That's going to be an 8-second one. Now the damage coming through. Yayo will fall once again. Spin coming through. Swift Slash and the Omni Slash used by the Juggernaut. What can he do though? Nande, don't run that way, Nande. Do not run that way. Blast Off comes in. Global Silence will be here. Maybe try to force that BKB. And yeah, Nande's going to be taking a lot of damage here from these mines. Has to back himself out. The Supernova will break. And Nande's back at the base.
I feel like Antra's minefield here kind of speaks volume about how long they've had you stuck in your base.
Yeah, Antras is playing his own little mini game. They're not bothered about this one. Dragon Tail comes in now. What can he do? He's going to force that away onto the Bat Rider. Swift Slash out, but it does actually change targets here onto Yayo. Yayo tanking up to deal with this one now as well. Jug, you want to try and get himself away from this one. Abbott could be in trouble here. The blast off comes in from Antras. Lasso now onto the Sven. The Sven is going to be controlled out even through his BKB. That's going to be a double lasso there as well. Coyote was controlled through that one. Is that the it must be, right? No, it wasn't. It was just okay. He was just locked down on the back line, stunned by something else. I thought I saw the lasso through the fire. Never mind. And
oh no!
Boom goes X.
Oh no, X.
Ande's dead.
He saw an opening. He blinked into the techies and surprise.
Oh no, that is going to be it for Pipsqueak. 31 minutes into this game, they are going to be knocked out. No